almost there. Minutes. You killed everyone. Don't do this outside the crucible. Your spirit is unrivaled. Show me more.
Hello guys, Glone here. Alright, quick overview of the actual build I was using against Mr. Pip. I was lucky enough to win his raffle and I was able to play against him. I actually somehow won, and I'll explain how I did it. It's actually quite simple. This build is really strong because fighting lion is infinite ammo, and maybe you've seen it in the entire video or in the gameplay. In general, I can shoot 3 fighting lions in a row, and the way I do this is very simple. Step 1. I need to pop it rises by eating my grenade. Just hold down the grenade button. Whenever you're in the air, you shoot your fighting line, you Icarus dash, shoot your fighting line, Icarus dash. The reason why this works and the Icarus dash reloads your weapons is because of this exotic, Rain of Fire. It states air dodge reloads all of your weapons and improves the airborne effectiveness of your rifles. Blah 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 blah. The last part is completely not important for this. It's just reload all your weapons on Icarus dash, allowing to shoot a barrage of 3 fighting lions, which is busted. Besides that, I actually upgrade the actual build itself a bit by doing the following. I actually have a Reaper mod, and a Reaper mod is basically whenever I use my Phoenix Dive, I actually gain restoration times 2 when I beat the rises, but that's not the point. Whenever I use my class ability, it generates me an orb whenever I get a kill after I pop my class ability. God, I say class ability a lot, don't I? Alright, anyway, whenever I pick up an orb, I get increased damage from my fighting line and my sidearm. But that's not all, because if I go back to my artifact, I also have volatile flow, giving me volatile rounds. And yes, this works with fighting line, and yes, this works with PvP, and it's kind of insane. I hope Bungie doesn't change this. But we'll see, because no one really uses it in PvP. I don't think it's gonna get nerfed anytime soon. This exotic came out in Season of the Haunted. I'm actually surprised because I think Ferris also made a video about it. Shout out to Ferris, by the way. And it didn't really get any traction. No one actually copied or anything. I don't see anyone use this build. And the funny thing is, I didn't copy this build of Ferris or anything. I actually got this build from when the actual season came out in the first week. Actually came out, I immediately went into the lost sector when I actually read the description of this thing in the collections, because this thing is busted. I already knew I was going to combine it with this because back in the day, I use the main fighting line and cannon with 3 NS specs, but yeah, with this it's not really necessary. I mean, who cares about melee range if you can spam 3 GLs in a row, am I right? Alright, I'm rambling a bit. Anyway, and everything is quite logical. Oh, by the way, one thing about fighting line, if you have the catalyst, if you spam your fighting line on someone, it will actually increase the reload speed, which is quite useful. Because, look at reload speed. It's shit. It's really shit. Even with the catalyst, it's just not really useful. And the funny thing is, because, look, my aim is atrocious. So, one thing about fighting line that is actually very useful is the following. As Chimera is, after his weapon fires, equipped kinetic and power weapons gain a brief period of increased handling and accuracy. Yes, this works in PvP, and it really gives you a crap ton of aim assist. I mean, if you're watching this Pip, I would try with a sniper. It basically becomes an aimbot. If you have a Eye of Soul, for example, a snapshot opening shot, really fun. I mean, I'm not good at sniper, but even I can hit headshots with this shit. That's a meme build. Alright, well, that's basically the gist of it. I hope you enjoyed the content. This is basically one of my first videos I actually tried to do anything for. Alright, anyway, shout out to you, Pip. GG's, and I'll see you next time.